Hey everyone, welcome back. We have 5 new treasures to share with you on today's pendant and ring jewelry showcase with a twist of history. We'll start with a pirate treasure pendant from the year 1800, followed by a New Zealand beauty, an Irish treasure from 1943, our own Lady Liberty from 1946, and a coastal treat from 1979 Belize. Go ahead and hit the like button to show YouTube you enjoy this type of video. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to get more pendant and ring videos in your feed. Alright, let's get to it. This is a pirate treasure coin pendant from the year 1800. With Napoleon's invasion of the Iberian Peninsula providing ample distraction, the mainland American colonies broke free of the Spanish Empire. The remaining Spanish colonies in Middle and South America followed suit. The sweeping revolutionary chaos from 1750 to 1850 resulted in a surge of warfare and no small amount of piracy. Shipping disruptions led to wrecks along Florida's east coast, where this coin was recovered. I'll put links to this pirate coin in the description below. This New Zealand beauty sold already, so it's not linked in the description, but everything else is. You collectors are snapping up the good deals. It's a hot market these days, but we can still talk about the history of this coin. Minted in 1942, this is a New Zealand half crown. That year, Japan sent recon planes to inspect the islands and submarines to stock the seas. Thankfully, the Japanese did not attack, but tensions were high. Clothing, tea, and sugar were rationed to support the war effort, and U.S. defensive troops arrived in June. 10 days later, a magnitude 7.2 earthquake shook things up in Wairarapa. I wonder what an earthquake feels like when you're stuck in a submarine. Minted in 1943 in Dublin, this is an Irish half-crown. There were precious few of these minted because of World War II. Amid the war, Ireland voted to rename their currency commission the Central Bank of Ireland, and the name change took effect in February of 1943. The change didn't affect the Ireland-England Monetary Union or Currency Union regarding the pound system. An Irish pound was equal to 1 pound sterling and vice versa from 1928 to 1979. But the name change was a big deal because the Currency Commission was established in 1928 when the Irish Free State took control of their money issuing. Starting in 1928, the Irish Free State's money was distinct from Northern Ireland and English money. This coin was minted in 1943 when Ireland was reasserting their independence in international dealings by maintaining a public stance of wartime neutrality rather than face a German attack. Although, to be clear, Ireland supplied the UK and the US with intel gathered via their stated neutrality. Our next coin is a lovely Lady Liberty from 1946. That year, the University of Pennsylvania unveiled the first general-purpose computer. It could manage 10-digit numbers, which doesn't seem like a lot, but was a really big deal then. The techs at the University of Pennsylvania kept it running for 10 years with hardware upgrades. The machine grew to weigh 27 tons and occupy about 300 square feet before they pulled the plug. Back in 1946, the CIG and BAA were both born and later renamed the CIA and the NBA. Coincidence? I think not. Mob bosses in Cuba set up the Havana Conference with the US, and Eisenhower tried to buy Greenland from the Kingdom of Denmark. Rather than relinquish the territory, Denmark agreed to U.S. protections and use without transfer of ownership. This coastal toucan coin pendant necklace is from Belize, a nation on its way to independence in 1979. The history of Belize starts with hunter-gatherers and temporary settlements as early as 20,000 BCE. Then, the ceramic-making Maya civilization blossomed sometime around 2500 BCE, and DNA shows Maya people still kicking it on the Belize coastline. Spain was in the area for a while, then Mexico until 1825 when Britain formally recognized Mexico in exchange for Belize territory. The British renamed the Belize territory British Honduras and brought slaves in to strip the land of logwood, primarily mahogany. In 1979, the Belize population of British Honduras was fighting politically for their freedom. Guatemala formally recognized the independent nation in 1992. Okay guys, that's all the goodies for today. Everything you saw except the 1942 New Zealand half crown is linked in the description below. Also remember, we offer gift wrapping in our stores to make your gift giving hassle-free. Just select the gift wrap option at checkout. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and click the bell for more Showcase with a Twist of History videos from Pendant and Ring.